My name is Sarah Truitt, and I'm going to speak with you guys about legal immigration. If I could ask, how many of you are or know someone who is here in the United States living illegally? So only 3 people here know someone that's living here illegally? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, some background information, approximately 12 million unauthorized immigrants are living here in the United States. In the past 10 years, an average of 500,000 illegal immigrants come into America annually, and since 2001, many resources have been used by policymakers to secure U.S. borders. U.S. borders, ports, and airports. And since 2006, a growing range of policies have targeted unauthorized immigrants within the country and their employers. So my main claim is that giving illegal immigrants citizenship will lead to a better economy. Immigrants have often taken the low-paying jobs such as food services and hotel cleaning and construction that most Americans don't want to do at low wages. If illegal immigrants gain citizenship, they would be able to do work legitimately, and by working with documents, immigrants would be able to pay taxes, file for taxes, and contribute to our economy. My second point is that additional cheap labor adds to the flexibility of business, leading to cheaper prices, better quality prices, and quality products and higher profits. These illegal immigrants are so willing to work for cheap labor, which would help the businesses that contribute to the economy. If these immigrants are undocumented, they are really not able to contribute to the economy. They are unable to contribute to our school systems, medical systems, and the government itself. And legal immigrants are frankly offering their contribution to the economy of America and are being denied by the government. And many illegal immigrants have more to offer than what the government wants to take notice of or pay attention to. America can use the skills of illegal immigrants, and we're not able to be exposed to that legitimately if they're not being given documents, and we're not able to use those skills. America here is not able to use those skills efficiently. And also, the illegal immigrants have more, yeah, that's about it. So, yeah, that's it.
Well, I like the way you started with the background information. I think that does a pretty good job setting up some of the controversy, and we know what's going on as a consequence. So that's important. And you have a very clear statement of what your claim is. There isn't really any preview of what the structure of the argument's going to be, and you kind of dive into it immediately. Now, you did label that first point, which I thought was pretty effective, but subsequently it just seemed like you went off on a lot of different tangents, and so it's not really developing as a coherent argument as a consequence. I got some data in the opening about the number of illegal immigrants, about the number each year that are coming in. I didn't really get a source citation on it. I assume it's some kind of government statistic that you've got there, but you didn't tell us. But when you talk about the economic benefits, it's very speculative. I got claims. I didn't hear any evidence talking about that. It seems very conclusionary. It seems a little counterintuitive that if the reason that they are working at low wages currently is because they're illegal, that making them legal is going to create this economic benefit, because all of a sudden wouldn't they have more leverage and that would increase the prices? That seems to kind of contradict the argument that you were making. So there has to be a lot more elaboration on what's going on here. you don't at least fall into the trap of advocating a policy. You just, in essence, say what the advantage of the policy would be if it were to be put into place. So the shortage of evidence and the lack of structural development is the thing that is problematic in the speech. All right, thank you.